Hey everyone, today I'm going to be covering one of our objects within ChargeOver called quotes. You can use quotes to send a proposal or contract to a customer to try and get them to sign up for a plan that you would like. Today I'll be walking you through how to enable quotes, how to create a quote, how to mark a quote as won, and then how to change the status of a quote from lost to open again. So to enable quotes from the dashboard, you're going to go to your settings and then your features tab. Since I already have quotes enabled here, I don't need to enable it again, but if you did not have quotes enabled, you would go to more features down here, type in the word quotes, and then you would select this little toggle, enable quotes, to yes. Right here, you can choose extra text to go on the bottom of your quotes. I see a lot of people list out their payment methods or payment options that they accept, so you could do that if you wanted to. And then I am going to have both of these toggles set to yes, which is can quotes dates be edited, and then can quotes be reopened. And at the very bottom here, you'll see quote lost reasons. The ones highlighted in blue are the ones that I have customized or created myself. So if you wanted to have a custom quote lost reason, you could use this button to do so. All right, let's go and create a quote. I'm going to go to the dashboard, and then I'm going to click quotes on the left-hand navigation. I'm going to click new quote, and then I'm going to select the customer that I want to have this quote go to. Going to select a line item for the quote, and then I'm going to select how often this should be invoiced or charged. How often this should be invoiced or charged refers to whether or not this quote would be turned into a one-time invoice or a subscription after it's accepted. So since I only want it to create a one-time invoice, I'm going to choose a one-time fee for this option. Payment terms are going to be due on receipt, and that's hidden underneath this little more advanced options thing here, so I'm going to enable that. And then I am going to select a sales rep because I want to credit the sale to someone. All right, I'm going to click save and create our quote. So once you've created your quote, you do have the choice to send an email, and also send a PDF copy of the quote if you choose. You will see some quote actions available to you after you kind of click out of this window, and they'll be right here. And I want to draw your attention to the convert options here, which is convert to a one-time invoice and then convert to a subscription. Both of these options are going to allow you to manually convert the quote to a one-time invoice or a subscription. Otherwise, when the customer accepts and pays for the quote on their own, the quote will automatically turn into a subscription or a one-time invoice, depending on the payment cycle you have set on it, which I mentioned earlier is right here, and that's determined there. So I'm just gonna pay this quote, and then I can show you guys basically what it looks like when a quote is won. Perfect. So I'm going to go back to the quote, refresh. It is now won or accepted. Okay, so one thing I did want to cover is how to mark a quote as reopened if it's lost. And that would be through this the three vertical dots right here. There's going to be a mark as lost option that you can click, and then there's a reopen button that you can click as well. So if I would have marked this quote as lost, then this reopen option possibly would have been available. A quote can only be reopened or it cannot be reopened when more than one invoice has been generated from a resulting subscription or a payment has been made against any resulting invoices. And that's it. So to recap, we went over how to enable quotes, how to create a new quote, how to mark a quote as won, and then how to reopen a quote if it is marked as lost. If you have any other further questions or comments, you can reach out to our support team at support@chargeover.com, and we would be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks for watching.